most youth orchestras do not live and breathe in the inner city. Most youth orchestras operate in communities that are all white. And so if you look at those youth orchestras, all the kids are all white. We are the largest primarily African-American orchestra in the country. So we really were able to fill a void that existed within our community.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1, and 1. Okay, thank you very much.
Osceola is the inner city youth orchestra of Los Angeles. It's an orchestra that is specifically designed and created to offer opportunities to African American and Latino young people to be a part of a youth orchestra program.
1, 2, 3. It's too long. I'm getting da, 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 da. I'm asking this. Da, 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 da. Can you play it right there, please, Roy? The pickup before that C? Yes. G, 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 G flat F, F sharp, F sharp, G, F, A flat, E flat, D. Yes, you got it?
There's no audition process to become a member of our orchestra. We don't require that they pay a tuition or a fee. You walk in the door, you're part of the family. We present a season of 8 to 10 free concerts to our community every year. And that season culminates with a season finale at the Walt Disney Concert Hall.
We play Disney Hall on July 10. So from this point forward, we're really going to be pushing hard to prepare for this concert. Thanks for your concentration. Thank you for your commitment to the rehearsal schedule. And thanks for making this just be the greatest orchestra in the world.
I founded Osceola at the urging of about 9 young African-American instrumentalists. And they approached me about helping them to just run through some repertoire that summer. From that, we have spawned the great big orchestra that we are today.
Jump! Jump! Come on! Come on!
Growing up, there wasn't really any black cellists for me to look up to until I came to Osceola. It's very enriching to be surrounded by people that look like me and love music like I do.
American orchestras are not a very diverse place. That's an historic problem. African Americans make up only approximately 2.3% of the American orchestra workforce. We're seeking to improve that.
Stop. Somebody's playing a B natural, concert B natural. There should be no concert B natural. There should be a concert C. I think it's in the trombones.
We don't play abridgments. We play the actual scores. So our young people come to us, frankly, a little bit behind, but we demand just as much of them. That's a major challenge. No, Kavan. Play it by yourself. Yes! Thank you. Do it again.
My part's not easier, no.
It literally is.
It's harder because I play on a harder instrument and also because of like how high I gotta go.
No. The main theme of the Tchaikovsky, our part is harder than your part.
Can
we agree that the cello sounds better than the violin?
That's not true.
That's debatable.
Okay, but then why does violin get all the main parts?
Because
everybody wants to play.
That's what I thought.
That's literally the only instrument a lot of people know.
Music has always been a form of expression. In writing and playing, that's what music is for a lot of people, and especially for us. And Mr. Dickerson gave us that opportunity. When we started playing video games when we were younger, and we played Super Mario Galaxy, right? It's hilarious, but we just fell in love with the music for the game because the music is orchestrated music. Like, it's not synthesized.
Yeah,
or
like
anything
when we
that.
got the Wii when we were like 8 years old, it came with the soundtrack for one of the games, and it was like all orchestrated.
Yeah. So then we were like, hey, why don't we do this? This seems cool.
So this is a song that my brother and I put together, and we're gonna play it with Iceola at Walt Disney Concert Hall. It's called Trial and Triumph. We're not amateurs anymore.
My French horn is one of one. The Alexander 103. It's the same French horn that they use in the Berlin Philharmonic. The only difference between my French horn and theirs is that my French horn is 100 years old. As you can imagine, it's priceless. It's vintage horn. But Iceola has helped fund that. So I am just so grateful for that. Growing up in South Central LA, you realize that there's not many people that's in the same field as you. I've learned so much in my career just from being around Chuck. Just having a mentor, you have that guidance. So I'm teaching students myself. That inspiration came from being around Chuck. He's a huge influence in my life.
I joined Iceola about 3 weeks ago.
But I would use my third finger. See? You wanna try it?
The music that we play is very hard, and I consider myself a beginner. But I think I'm doing pretty well.
Music can change everything about your life. It's the discipline of music
It's the consistency of practice. Doing something over and over and over again. 2, 3, now. It's the pursuit of perfection, the pursuit of excellence. It's the pursuit of the highest. Come on, play louder. E flat, E flat.
I started playing double bass when I was 12, but I play a whole ton of instruments. Being in an orchestra is probably one of my favorite things in the world. You get to see yourself as a small part of something greater that you work towards with others. I am so happy that I have people from so far back in my life that I can talk to. Isiola really is a fantastic family.
I came from a very musical family. My parents put me in piano lessons when I was 3 years old. My father and mother both sang. Both my parents played the piano. There was music just infused within me because it was in the home. It was in the church where we went. I really grew up in Compton. We went to church at 109th and Compton Avenue, which is the middle of the hood. That was the first time that I really became aware of the difficulties that black people were having in this country. Now, this was a transitional period for Compton, from being primarily a white town to primarily an African-American community. At the time, there was KRLA and KGFJ in Los Angeles. Those were two major black stations, and they would play all the black music. We would listen to Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, The Temptations, The Four Tops, Aretha Franklin. So I knew the church music. I knew the stuff that was being played on the radio. I had been taking piano lessons and learning Chopin. I practiced law in Los Angeles for about 30 years, but music has always been in my life.
All orchestra members to the stage immediately, please.
When we take the stage at Disney Hall, the best analogy I can give to you is it's like being on a rocket and just taking off. are now at the pinnacle of everything that we've done for the entire year. And here's everybody from our community in front of us, looking to see what are they going to do today.
Now we're going to do something that we have never, ever done before. We're going to play an orchestral piece of music that was written by one of the young people in this orchestra. So please hear Trial and Triumph. Please listen for the trials and listen for the triumphs.
Iceola has had a very profound impact on my life. It's given me an outlet to express the love that I have for music, and it's taken me to places that I couldn't have even dreamed of going otherwise.
Iceola has had an incredible impact, not just on the way I play, but an impact on who I am as an individual and how I see my own culture and identity.
I love the relationships that I've formed. I've just been very lucky to have experienced so much at my young age of 18.
It feels great to know that my abilities can serve as a reflection of what our community can do.
It gives me great joy to see them succeed, to see them accomplish a goal, to see them take a difficult piece of music and play it with perfection. If the Inner City Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles can help the young people who are part of our orchestra believe in themselves, to know that they are capable and can even exceed their own expectations, then we shall have done our job.
You guys.
I sometimes joke around and call him Grandpa Chuck or Charles, but that one's not that funny. But it's funny to me.
Chuck is always there to push us, to help us, to make us improve.
He does it out of the kindness and grace of his heart. And we love him for that.
Yeah.
I get to be the one who's with them. When they play the right notes, when they play the wrong notes, I feel a sense of responsibility to make this happen because so much has been given to me. And if I don't pass it on, I'm not paying my rent to walk the face of the earth.